All right, let's talk about something really important. We're going to reframe a time in life that gets a pretty bad rap. What if it's not a midlife crisis at all? What if it's actually a midlife awakening?
Okay, let me ask you something and be honest with yourself. Are you feeling just completely tired, overwhelmed by everything? Maybe even disconnected from the person you remember being? If you're nodding along, then you're in the right place. This one's for you.
And right away, here's the big idea, the crucial shift. That feeling, it doesn't mean you're lost, not at all. It means you're being called towards something new, something more. So, first up, let's decode this confusing message. Because the most important thing to get is that this feeling, it isn't a problem that you need to solve. It's a signal. It's a lot like this, isn't it? Imagine standing in the middle of a super busy railway station. Trains are coming and going, people are rushing everywhere, but you have no idea which train to get on. You don't have a clear destination. It's disorienting for sure, but you know what? It's also an incredibly common feeling.
Okay, so what about that feeling of being just completely wiped out? Well, that's what we're going to talk about next. Understanding emotional burnout. Think of it as a signal, a big flashing sign telling you it's time to recharge your battery.
And this is such a perfect way to think about it. Imagine your life is like your smartphone, but it's been running for years with 100 different apps open, all at once, all demanding your attention, and you've never ever let it get a full charge. Sound familiar? That's kind of where your energy is at right now. So, what are these apps that are draining your battery? Well, it's the stuff of life, right? It's the huge responsibilities with family, the constant pressure from work, and all that emotional energy you give out to everyone else. You've been running on overdrive for a long time. But here's the thing, your battery isn't dying. It's not broken. It's just finally hitting that 10% remaining warning and sending you a really important signal. It's a built-in safety feature, basically. It's saying, hey, pause, it's time to recharge. I really want you to hear this. This exhaustion, it is not a failure. It's not a sign of weakness. It's simply emotional burnout, and it's asking you for renewal. And you know, this burnout, it's actually a signpost for something even deeper, something really profound. It's signaling a huge identity shift, a move away from just surviving, and a move towards living in your own truth. Have you ever thought this to yourself? I don't even recognize myself anymore. So many people, especially women in their 40s and beyond, say this exact thing. And it can be a really jarring, unsettling feeling. But I promise it makes perfect sense once you understand what's really going on under the surface. And that's what brings us to this powerful new way of looking at it. This isn't just a phase you're going through. It's a midlife awakening. It's this incredible shift from living a life defined by all the roles you play for other people to living a life that's guided by your own authentic inner truth. This really breaks down that transformation, doesn't it? On one side, you have the old you, which was, let's be honest, built for survival mode. And on the other, you have the emerging you, who is here to actually live. You're going from being defined by all those external roles to being defined by your inner truth, from feeling disconnected to becoming self-connected. So let's just say it again, because this is the whole point of what we're talking about today. The old story of the midlife crisis is just, it's outdated. It doesn't fit. What you're actually experiencing is a midlife awakening. Okay, so you're having this realization. Now what? What do you do? Well, the answer might surprise you. The next step isn't about rushing into frantic action. It's about discovering the incredible, and I mean incredible, power of the pause. I mean, just think about nature for a second. Before a caterpillar becomes a butterfly, what does it do? It goes into a chrysalis. It pauses. It becomes completely still. That stillness is essential for the transformation. This is your chrysalis moment. That pause, that's where all the real growth is going to happen. And hey, if there's any part of you that feels like you're behind or that you've wasted time, please let this really sink in. You are not late. You are exactly, perfectly on time for the start of your next incredible chapter. We live in a world that's all about go, 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 right? The pressure to always be moving, achieving, pushing forward, it's huge. But this awakening is asking for the complete opposite. It's an invitation to stop rushing outward and to start listening inward, to finally listen to yourself.
All right, so we've kind of reframed this whole experience. Now, let's talk about what comes next. And I want to be clear, this isn't about some massive, stressful overhaul of your entire life overnight. No way. This is about taking the next gentle step. It's about just beginning the journey. So if any of this is resonating with you, if it's striking a chord, then just know that this is your chance. This is your opportunity to consciously explore what's next for you, to rediscover who you are now, to rebuild that inner confidence, and to start designing the next amazing phase of your life. And if you're wondering how to do that, the source material for this explainer offers a really direct path. You can actually visit the website you see on the screen to sign up for a free one-on-one session. It's a totally safe, supportive space to take that next gentle step for yourself. So let's end on this one. Really powerful thought. Midlife isn't the end of your story. It's not even the middle. It's the moment your real life begins. The question is, what are you going to write in this new chapter?